I think we're back? Question mark? I guess. Are we back? I guess so. Hold on. What are we even doing, Bo? What are we doing? Is he back? Yeah, I guess he is back. Hold on. Hey, Vinny, how's it going? I guess we are back. Okay, so this is my stream now. I see. Okay. Are we, like, seeing footage? Oh, we're seeing footage. I guess that is good. Okay. Hey. I'm back. What happened? Great fucking question. I don't know, actually. I would not be able to tell you. I think it is probably the fact that I ran out of storage, which I don't know how that impacts my ability to stream, because as far as I know, if I don't, it doesn't matter if I stop recording. I'm not going to try it now, but I don't believe it matters if I stop recording. But I guess that my storage running out is was the primary suspect of this how should I say this, preemptive end to the stream. I have clean. Look, here's the thing. I thought I had enough storage. Then again, I also thought that my storage wouldn't matter since I'm streaming to YouTube and not my computer, you know? But, okay, well, I guess we're back. That is unfortunate. Sorry about that, fellas. Very sorry about that. No idea that would happen. Let me organize things for myself once again. But, okay, I guess we're back. Yeah, everything should be working, I believe. Thank you, Vinny, for forgiving me. Appreciate that. But yeah, that is interesting. It's a night full of surprises, I suppose. I guess Los Invencibles have they have beaten me, not in the match, but in real life. Yeah. You just got a notification, but it appears you missed most of the stream, Benny. Yeah, that was the original stream that went live, yes, and then I got terminated from the internet apparently. So, but now we're back. So that's a little messy. I don't love that, but I'll think of something. I'll think of something to make it look less messy on the old YouTube account, I suppose. But welcome. Yeah, I've just been playing through the Chronicle route for Orion. I've just been playing rare drop and legendary battles. I don't even know what this looks like on my YouTube account currently, actually. Is there like a thumbnail for this as well? I guess not, huh? Let's see how this looks like. Oh, it just shows my banner. Huh, interesting. It just has my banner as the thumbnail. Okay, W. I guess that... oh, brother, what a mess, what a mess. Hold on. Can I guess I can't change the thumbnail now, can I? Okay, well, I guess it is what it is. Nothing much to be done about that at this current stage, I don't believe. No, I can only edit the title and description. Oh, brother, what a mess, what a mess. Thumbnail's the default banner. At least it's a banger banner, you know? At least it's a great banner. I made this like 3 years ago or some shit. But, okay, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. 31 degrees. France is lost against Spain. And YouTube is killing my stream. Well, I guess I did it to myself, really, but... Okay, we're back. Welcome back, fellas, to Inazuma 11 Victory Road. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I guess I should have checked for the storage beforehand, but hey, live and learn. Man, that is that is such a damper for motivation, actually. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll be okay. I'm glad that you guys are here, and I will, I guess, fix the thumbnail later, which it's stupid that I can't do that intermittently. Like, why can I not just do that right now? I have the thumbnail. But yeah, it's okay. Not a big deal. At least you got notified that I'm actually streaming. Yeah, well, from that I presume that you didn't get notified the first time. Which is a very interesting thing to hear. Okay. The shelter as well? That just blocked it. Okay, hold on. Spain is really cooking. The Spanish defense really popping off tonight. You only got notified now? That's insane. That's, again, crazy work. Welcome back, sweetie. Thank you, babe. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, man. You gotta love technology, don't you? You really do gotta love technology. Now I've gotta fix that as well after the stream. I gotta fix... Oh, brother. It's okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath. Just continue like nothing happened. We're almost done. We're almost done with Orion, fully. And then, I don't know what we're gonna do then, but I'm sure there's something interesting we can do afterwards. Yeah, I think everyone thought it was their internet, but it was me being a dumbass, somehow. Hello, Tomas. Welcome back. Welcome back. I think I ran out of storage, and it just kind of terminated my stream. For some reason. Again, I don't understand why that should kill my stream. Because I'm streaming this to YouTube, and as far as I know, if I don't record, it should still, like, be there, but... Messi kicked my router? Trust? Of course he would. Of course he would. That corrupt fuck. Of course he would. You would never do Ultra Hero and Legendary battles? No, you should, actually. You should. Once you start figuring them out, Ultra Hero and Legendary battles they're not fun, but they're doable. I have completed I had completed every single Legendary or Legend Showdown in Season 1 until they added more teams with the latest update. So I kind of started figuring it out at a certain point. Yeah, Ultra Hero battles are still doable. It's the Legend Showdowns where the difficulty really starts bordering on the impossible. Especially if you face teams with long shots, yeah, it's over. It is absolutely over. Midori drop, W. Damn. Big ass Spanish guy, okay. Nando. I knew a guy called Nando at one point. He was just Dutch. He was not Japanese, he was not Spanish, he was Dutch, he was called Nando. Huge throwback to primary school. The second you see Legendary Wolf above Cannon's head, you just quit? Yeah, no. Valid. Yeah, I had a lot of trouble with one of the teams, because, oh, what was it? It was like one of the national selections from Season 1, because I'm decently sure there was one guy with a long shot and he kept ruining me. It was fucking Hero. It was Muteki from Otaku. He was on one of the national selection teams, and he kept doing Sparkle Wave, or Meteor, or Comet Shot, or something along those lines. It absolutely ruined me, every single time. Like, it was just a one-shot, for some reason, even from the middle of the pitch. But yeah, let's see. So this is the final match that we have to play on the, well, Legendary Hero battle, I suppose, difficulty in the Orion route. So after this, we can move on to something else. We can move on to something that is not Orion, ideally. We can try to have a look at a few legendary legend showdowns, I suppose. Maybe some different routes. Like, I'm sure I've looked at the Galaxy one briefly. I haven't been able to look at Ares or Orion, or Victory Road for that matter. So that would require me to beat Victory Road teams at all difficulties, first and foremost. Let's see. This is it's a fire goalkeeper, so Sakurazaki's fine. Yeah, to be fair, Legend Showdowns also kind of feel like a learning process, in a sense. Since, well, you do kind of need to, yeah, learn which characters give you trouble, which characters have the long shots, so... In that sense, I wouldn't really call it a puzzle quite yet, but it's a practical exercise in remembering which characters to avoid. There's a team that's a mix of Teikoku and Manyuji. It has two versions, and one of them has Oksu. They added the version without him. Of course they did. I think he said this in the Discord server as well, but it's terribly tragic. The one time Oxus Seiji could have been on a canon team, actually fielded as well in Victory Road, and they just didn't do it. Yikes. Reminded me when I did the first Teikoku match on Hero with a very under-level team. I had to play around the cooldowns and your 2 hyper moves to cheese out a victory and hyper level up your team. Yeah. It's so fun when you play the harder difficulties with such an ass team. Like I do this all the time, right? I do this all the time. When I have a team that I want to train up in one go, I just make a team full of new characters that don't have anything. And I just add, like, Gandaras. I just add my fully built Gandaras, and I have him carry the entire match. I have him score, like, 2 or 3 goals in the first half, and that's just the rest of the match. That is just it. It works like a charm. It's worked every single time so far. Okay, this should be... it could be a 2-0. Okay, not if he uses Galatine, though. Never mind, actually, it doesn't matter. I'd probably die of cringe in the process, but you can post the fixed cliffhanger in chat here. I mean, always. Absolutely. Even if you know, at the risk of dying of cringe, I suppose. Which I would hate to see you go. I would hate to see you go preemptively. And then, I guess so, Lights of Orion. There are those people like you who use trainers and save editors, which, I personally do not do that. I've insisted on playing this entire game organically, building my entire team organically, and so far it has been working out beautifully. I have a great team currently, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with how I got here, and I'm certainly going to continue playing like this. Beautiful pass to Ryugel by the Russian goalkeeper here. I had to play against Nade, who somehow got my ass. Okay, I can't do Kyobo Head, apparently. And I got sniped. Who is that? Is that Froy? That is Froy. What is Froy doing all the way back here? And now I get a free kick. W. Can I pass to Gandaras? I can. Okay. That's all I need, actually. Boom. There it is. Air bullet on Nade. That's not going in, Chief. Okay, well, in fact, that is dealing 0 damage to this goalkeeper, I'm decently sure, with this Hisatsu. Yeah, yikes. Victory Road used FPS drop Hisatsu? Oh dear. And now we're having this? Oh god. Is that really what it is? No, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. What is happening? What is happening? I mean, everything looks good in maybe it was just like a yeah, well, okay. It was just an internet lag spike. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is. I am left completely in the dark when it comes to streaming, I suppose. I'm trying my best. YouTube doesn't not always want to participate, or cooperate, rather. But I try. I try. Good news, didn't die of cringe. That's great, Lucas. That's great. That is great. Now I'm trying to join you. I'm trying to not die of the fact that everything is breaking. Okay, give me that ball back immediately. I need to get this 4-0. I'm not sitting through a second half of this, bro. I don't care about your mystifying mist. Fuck off. Burakumere. Lock in. Yeah, get this guy out of my face, bro. Who are you? Who do you think you are? Leave. Be gone. You cannot stop the Gandaras. These plebeians thinking they can stop Gandaras with his totem. Like in Frozen Steel. Who does he think he is? Yeah, that's going straight to the Ryugel, by the way. Panda, welcome back. You made it back to the stream. That's great. Welcome. Yeah, tragedy has struck, unfortunately. Oh yeah, no, I read the cliffhanger, Lucas. I read it. I didn't read it out loud, unless you want me to, but... You were waiting for that other stream to start? What other stream? What is happening? There's other streams? Oh god. Oh god. Oh dear, oh god. What is all this, bro? What is this tomfoolery? Okay, but that's the match against Russia, so we're done with Orion for the night. My two short queens running up the pitch right now. I know there's another stream for Thursday, but that's Fire Emblem, bro. What do you mean there's other streams, plural? Hold on, I gotta look at this real quick. What is this? Oh, I see it. Oh, brother in Christ. Get this shit out of here, bro. I understand that deleting the video is permanent. Go. Leave. Okay, there we go. Should be fixed now. There should be better. Okay, now there's only the stream on Thursday, which will be Fire Emblem. So for most of you, that is probably not relevant. Also, that makes sense. I guess it would make sense that we get the kit and the emblem for the Star Spangled Unicorns. Okay, a W Legendary Hoshi drop? Love to see that. Okay, but that's all the teams from Orion. Done on Rare Drop and Hero Battle difficulties. So now, we have about 40 minutes left on this stream. On this stream. I would have liked it to have been on the last stream, but it is what it is. What do we want to do? What do we want to see? Do we want to have a look at, like, what teams are hidden behind the Ares or the Orion Legend Showdowns? You would tune into the Fire Emblem streams, Bunny, but you've only played Awakening, and you don't even know where to start when getting into Fates? Yeah. I've heard more people with that same issue. At the same time, Awakening and Fates are not too dissimilar. The gameplay is very similar, for one. There's the pair-ups, there's the dual stance, there's the dual strike. There's a lot that actually overlaps. Colorful characters on both of them. 40 minutes of looking at Oxus Seiji? Or Pan screen time. Okay, so how do I give Pan screen time the easiest? I guess like one of those free matches, I guess I could do. I guess the free match would be the easiest way, huh? And I guess Gamba time. Yeah, sure. I mean, if we play against Solaria Zeus on Legend difficulty, I guess I could try to drop some of those coins. Even though I don't have any of the rare drop passives, which, well, that's fine. Let's see, that is competition mode. And I think that's free match. Okay, let's see. So we got Victory Road. And we have... Where are they even? Are they in here? Am I dumb? Solaria Zeus isn't the free match. My sister in Christ, what are we doing? Okay, then I guess we're not playing against Solaria Zeus. You know what? Fuck it. Let's try a Legend Showdown. Let's try a Legend Showdown. I am not playing against Solaria Zeus through the extra story again. It doesn't get me anything. I'm not gonna do that. I need to invest my time into something useful right now. So that means... let's see. Well, what do we got? So we have some new teams here. We have some new teams on the Legend Showdown here, which one of them is just characters with glasses, I think. I don't really know what the Shuriken team is. 2 more national selections, I'm decently sure. So I think what we could try to do is we could try to fish for one of these teams. We could also do any other season that is not Ares or Orion, because I think I have them unlocked. I have Legend Showdowns unlocked for every other season. Like, we could have a look at the rest as well. Like, for example, let's see. I have them unlocked here as well. There's still a lot of teams here that I have yet to face. I guess 2 of these are, like, Alias combined teams. There's Umbrella. There's the Forest team still, Gods and Aliens. Another Chaos, which, banger emblem. What's the one next to the Straight Sallies? Is that, like, the Bigfoot one, you mean? Yeah, I am really not sure what that is supposed to be, to be completely honest. I mean, there's just... I love how cryptic these emblems are, right? Because they don't tell you jack shit about what teams are behind this. And you can't see it before you actually face the team either. See, another Chaos I would like to face. At the same time, there's like some Season 3 teams, I think, that I would like to face as well. The Fire Dragon here. So, yeah, I've only done one of these, and it's the Cape Crusaders. There are some banger emblems in this one. I mean, obviously, there's the evil Shin Teikoku. How much more evil you can really make it, I'm not sure, but there's also evil Neo Japan, apparently. So, there's a lot here. The fucking clown team as well. Yeah, there's a lot. For Galaxy and, like, for the Go teams, I can still kind of see what they are. I don't even know, do I have anything? I did Ancient Dark on this one, I think. Yeah, there you go. So, no clue. Gods, angels, and aliens, I guess. Or angels, devils, and aliens. There's Ivy Selective, there's the Raymond secondary team. I guess Gold Bear is also an option if we go to Chrono Stones, yeah. There's the Bottle Blondes, which is the one with the blonde hair. It's characters exclusively with blonde hair, I'm decently sure. There is the 4 Elements team as well. And there's like Holy Road Selection 1 and 2, I'm decently sure. One of these was also used for the emblem of, I think, the 5th Sectors? No, the other one, the Holy Road Selective in Ghost Strikers. Last Order is the last one, that's right. That's quite an iconic one. I forget what it is, but I'm decently certain that Kido is on there. And then there's Chronostone, which is up here somewhere, actually. For some reason, we did Protocol Omega 2.0 for this one. Yeah, this one added a few bangers, actually. They added more of the old teams, more of the historic era teams. So alongside the True Legends, there's now the Orléans selection, I think. And also I guess the Sengoku selection, or whatever they call themselves. So there's Chrono Storm as well. Which honestly, I remember most of these the best, so perhaps let's try one of these. Let's try one of the Chrono Stone matches, and let's try fishing for an actual good team as well. Okay, well that's one of them. There's the Owari All-Stars, which, okay. Let's see what they have to offer. I have no clue. I'm putting Matatagi as my forward because it's been paying off dividends. Sure would be great if they let us select the team. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think all of these are characters that first appeared in the Sengoku era in the Chrono Stones game. Yeah, that makes sense. So these are, of course, Tasuke and his friends, first and foremost. And then they're scout characters that I think... Well, not all of these appeared exclusively in the Sengoku era, of course. I mean, I'm looking at the guy with the purple hair, the purple eyes, Tetsushi Bonten. I'm decently certain he was in, like, the original DS games already. But yeah. But here we go. Time to suffer. Well, actually, it doesn't have to be that bad. It doesn't have to be terrible. Because I have Stalwart Suppression now. I also have a Matatagi at my disposal. And he's been working out pretty well, I have to say. See if we can get this past the wall. Yes. I know Nico used this goalkeeper on one of his teams at some point. But yeah, we have 20,000 KP to contend with. Now, if we keep stealing the ball like this, then that is perfectly fine. Like, at a certain point, I kind of tried to solve the Legend Showdowns, and I feel like I kind of did, to a certain degree. It's just all you have to do is be careful with losing the ball, obviously. And what you ideally want to do is just catch the ball whenever the goalkeeper kicks it out, so they don't have a chance to actually play it up the pitch. You can, in theory... Yeah, you also have to heavily rely on the defensive focus battles, right? You also can rely on sliding tackles. They do work sometimes, but you need the timing for it is very specific, actually. You can only do sliding tackles successfully against these guys when they're dashing, or when they literally have just, like for 2 frames, had the ball. Okay. Ultrasonic? I mean, W? Batto attack! Oh, she has the ball. It's over for you fellas. She has keeper's grit. It's over for us. Okay. Well, it doesn't have to be. Through the gap? It's really just pummeling these goalkeepers until you have no time left, I suppose. Yeah, you can also tackle when they're 2 frames into the pass animation. That is the flip side. Okay, well, I feel like I was there, but that's fine. Jingo. Hey, man. How's it going, Jingo? Yeah, of course, trying to win any focus battles is, like, it's in vain, typically. So having a solid defense set up as well is... Oh, God. That's not great. Okay, so you just need to defend really well. And not have them do whatever that just was. Ideally, you have a Tobitaka with max defense investment and Shinkuma Z. He does quite a lot. And then you can just get the ball like that. Boom. Easy. And now, get it out as fast as possible. Ironclad Guardian. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Still too garbage at video games to beat these. Honestly, unlike Hollow Knight, they aren't fun enough for me to want to learn how to beat them. I mean, that's fair. I absolutely understand that, Panda. I mean, I don't agree with the statement that you're ass at video games. But I definitely understand that... actually, you can win focus battles. But you need to bring an Awakening against the regular Hisatsu move. So... that can be tricky, but if you manage it well enough, then it is possible. He has Ichiojo. He does have Ichiojo. Okay. Ichiojo +2 even. And they do voice it together, yeah, that's fair. They did it in the anime, so I suppose that makes sense. Okay, bungee thrust. Nothing I can do here. Okay, well, I'm losing this one then. It locked me into using the Grizzly Totem. Yeah, GG. If they take a single shot, not going to lie, it may be over. Oh, what a good interception by myself. Beautiful. And now it's time to lose. Actually, never mind. Actually, yes. I thought it was going to be such a great pass, not gonna lie. And then it just kind of wasn't. Oh well, happens. Sassinese! Grand Slam, okay. GG. So we're killing Gandaras. Okay, now just shore up the defense, I suppose. Konjo Aruna. I can't really do much against this, but... yeah, they just have moves at the ready every single time. But we have a Hoshi. And they have a long shot. Yikes. GG, fellas. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be, but it's not looking great. It's not looking great. Especially since Yashiro's the only one there. Not gonna lie. That's fine. He could do something. He could do Wall for 1. That should power it down sufficiently for Iono to get this, I think. Yeah, but the long shot is it's going to be pretty tragic, not going to lie. I think I should be able to get this, especially with Keeper's Grit. And then a Mistral. But yeah, it's certainly not easy to block these. I mean, 5700 with, you know, just a regular Tiger Drive. But yeah, there we go. Oh look, a long shot. Yeah. Is that a long shot? It's okay. It's not that bad. Okay, let's see here. I mean, I guess we're good. We just need to keep playing a little safe. And just try to get the ball. We need more pressure on these guys. Kinda need one of them to dash at some point, not gonna lie. Okay, fair enough. I have been duped yet again. 15%. Yeah, that's mine, buddy. Never lucky. Now I'm getting that shit. I'm not getting that shit. Ooh, that's pretty terrible, not gonna lie. I think that might be GG. Got it there. Unless Tobitaka gets there, but I don't think he does. Yeah, that's GG, fellas. That's GG. Alright. That is about the gist of the Legend Showdowns. That's okay, we can try a different one. Surely there's better ones in there. There's better teams in there than whatever the hell that was. Ah, the Night Vipers. My favorite grandparent team. This one has Desarm. And the one really cool guy, I forget what his name is, but we're gonna find out. Okay, if they have Desarm, then I want to put Sakurazaki up there, I think. That's fine. No, I was not getting a save on that one. And if I was, you know, fair play, I was not gonna risk that. He is just called Blog. Okay, yeah. I remembered Blarg for some reason, but... Alright. This one should be more doable. I should also really consider using Stalwart Suppression at some point. Bada Pusurid. Nice long pass. And another great pass. Boom. 20,500 on Desarm here. Which is pretty terrible. Yeah, it always is. Losing every interaction and being mega punished for every mistake just isn't fun. It really isn't. No, you're completely right about that. For some reason he has Shadow Catch. That's crazy. Crazy work. Why does he have something that counters my Shunrai? Okay, Demonio. And I guess that works. I saw Nitro mentioning that a few times, and yeah. Can confirm. That works. Sidestepping 2 times and then dashing in that direction. It works. Great. I guess they don't really move in this mode, so that could be something worth remembering. Now also, what you love to get in this mode, in the Legend Showdowns, are breaches. Honestly, optimizing for breaches is not even that crazy of a strategy in this mode. Because if you have the elemental advantage, even if you don't have the elemental advantage, like, getting a 15k breach or some shit, yeah, it's gonna absolutely save your run. Okay, but this is great positioning. Boom. What is this Desarm? This Desarm has a ludicrous moveset. Okay, there we go. The sliding tackle does work once they're midway through the passing animation. Hephaestus is not getting there in time. Wormhole A makes a lot of sense. We're actually chipping him down quite well. Okay, and I can't... Let me get to the zone? Yeah, okay. I could get to the zone before the focus circle could lock in on Kusaka again. Wormgat! He does have it. He does at least have one move that belongs to him. Okay, and Yil can't actually block it. So we have about 4k left on this Desarm. Which I did... Hoshi did get the ball. I do also have a Keshin, but I have a sneaking suspicion that I will lose. Yeah. This is a dribble Keshin. And I believe they actually gave it to Demonio in the 3DS games as well. But there we go. Also a demonstration of the sliding tackle working while they're dashing. And of course, relying very heavily on that, on those kinds of interactions. Okay. Every time I see a forward get in front of my shot, I shiver for the counter shot. I have fortunately never had to suffer it before. But I can imagine that that is way too scary to have to bear witness to multiple times. Is Kusaka score? Opa! There it is. 1-0 Kusaka. You want to check in the 3DS Demonio has the pink recolor of the skin. I see. I see. So clear enough. Clear enough? Close enough. A combination between close enough and fair enough. Clear enough. Petition for a new expression in the English language? What do you mean my 3k Space Penguin got counted into a 10k Ryusei Blade? Yeah, that do be how it works, unfortunately. That do be how it works. Welly welly. Dude, who remembers... Has anyone ever played the original Strikers games in English? Has anyone played the first Strikers game in English and unlocked fucking Aryan? British Aryan? Welly welly. It was the funniest shit to listen to, actually. You have a copy, Nitro? I had to imagine you have one, yeah. Oh, the English dub. It was... There's the breach. There's the 17k breach, by the way. Holy fucking shit. And then Hayabusa. Oh, brother. Get your goofy ass over here, boy. Grand Slam. GG. They're killing Hoshi. They're killing Hoshi. I can't look. Now we're gonna kill him. Now we're gonna kill him. Kill. There you go. Got his ass while he entered the focus battle, or the focus zone. There we go. British Tanma is delightfully stupid, just like the boy himself. I'm sure. I'm sure. British Tanma was a very fun addition to a game that was already really cursed with all the British voice acting. Dub has some legends and some tragedies. Yeah, I'd argue the majority is tragedies, really, but... Oh, brother, Sandstorm Skid. Okay. I'm ready. Snipe his ass. First frame. Fuck. Close enough. Close enough. I can't stop him here. Tsurugi was just wearing his regular outfit during matches in Strikers. That's true. That's true. They were still able to do it back then. They weren't able to do it in Victory Road for some reason, but oh, brother. Death Sword on Desta. That's okay. I think with the Flame Fortress, I should be able to stop this somewhere along the way. Let me just do a regular The Wall. Okay, that's good enough. I don't need any more tension for that. There is still the outstanding issue of elemental advantage against Ionol, but that's fine. And now we get to a bit of a precarious situation, where I need to score another goal ASAP. This guy has air bullets, I'm pretty sure. But it doesn't matter. We slip it past. It's gonna try to trap me, but it's not gonna work. Okay, it's 2200, so that's about half of his power. It's gonna be a bit less with Shoot Break here. That's okay. And now Demonio with his fuck-ass cash-in again. Oh, brother. Also, yeah, this grandpa guy just has an original voice as well. He also voices, like, his cash-in move. Or his cash-in proper. And he voices Southern Cross Cut, which is great. Like, I don't know why they gave him the favoritism treatment, but I love that for him. I love that guy. Then we got Britannia Cross here. Good night, Benny. Thank you for joining in for a bit. Have a good one. You're not as cheap as I am. If I were in Year shoes, I'd be with the ball in my own go area, spamming the dodge button the entire rest of the match. Well, that's something you can do. That's one way to play the game, Vinny. For sure. Okay, we got the ball back with Gandaras. Hold on, the 2-0 is imminent. It is inevitable. Pasa Sakurazaki, zone, bada bing bada boom, Shunrai, that's it, GG. 2-0, we cannot possibly lose this match anymore. Shunrai! Yeah. There we go, and that's enough. Yeah, you know why the GoCast sucked so ass or sucked so hard in the original Strikers game? It's because they were just an afterthought, you know? They were never intended to be there. They were just like a funny little Easter egg, you know? They were never going to be good. Like, fucking Shinsuke didn't even get any goalkeeper moves. He just got fucking jumping jack, and that's all it is. No one cares, brother. No one cares. Careful, they might pull on Argentina and score all 3 goals right now. Yeah, I don't think that's happening as long as I have Murimura right here. You know what? What does Stalwart Suppression do here? I guess it doesn't do anything against the goalkeeper, but it does something in focus battles. Let me a quick look at that. What does that do? Do I just get stronger? No, they get weaker. Okay, W. Wait, is this like the easiest way to win these matches? Like, this seems piss easy now, not gonna lie. Let me see. Over to Ryuga. Like, there's still, of course, you have to score, obviously, but... Meanwhile, Peabody got Soul Hand as an Easter egg character. Man, he was so good. Unironically, one of the best goalkeepers in that game. It's ludicrous how much work he was putting in. Every single match I played against him. I remember my little brother used to always run Peabody on every single team that he had as a goalkeeper, and that guy was way too cracked for his own good. Stalwart Suppression is pretty much mandatory to manage these teams. Well, I managed to do it without, I think, pretty well, but... Let's see. Galactica Fall to round it off. Yeah, Disarm has a cash-in as well. They love to give these guys random ass shit. They really do. Galactica Fall. Yeah, the fact that goalkeeper Peabody was like kind of intended and really like viable in the original Strikers game is an absolutely insane fact to me personally. But it's great. I love it when Easter egg characters are actually useful, you know, unlike the Go Easter egg characters. Which I guess the most useful one was like... Who would have even been the most useful one? Like Tsurugi only got a shot up to level 2. I guess Tenma? Tenma did have a dribble and a block move. Whirly whirly and easy brazy. But like, aside from that, anyway, that's the end of the match, by the way. Okay, there you go. We beat the Night Vipers. So, it is doable, in fact, confirmed. Without Stalwart Suppression, it is very much doable to beat Legend Showdown matches. The fact that that doesn't instantly level Nero up to level 99 is like a felony, to be completely honest. The amount of effort you have to put into these matches to actually win them, and then you don't even like get a full 99 level. Like, yikes. Without Stalwart, used Stalwart. I used Stalwart in like the last 5 minutes of the match. Give me a break, brother. I used it in the last 5 minutes to check what it would do for the stats. The rest of the match, those 2 goals that I scored, without Stalwart. I will not have you taking this from me. But yeah, that is that. That is 1 more down. And there's a lot more to go, obviously, but I won't be doing that tonight. In fact, I won't be doing that for a while, I think. What I will be doing is a little bit of Gamba to finish this off. I will also hydrate. Good call, Lucas. It has been a long stream. So remember to hydrate. It has been warm everywhere, I presume. So there you go. I already cheered. I already bumped my flask against the mic, so... Okay, so, that having been done, I think the last thing we'll do tonight is we'll do some Gamba. And here's the thing. I need a few characters from... Well, I don't need a few characters. I need like 1 character that I still recall I want. I'm just not sure if she is available in any of these constellations. Also, I just now... figured out that you can move faster. That's crazy. Okay, let's see. I want to see if she's in here, which if she's in here, then huge development. I'm not putting any money on it, to be completely honest. Or maybe... hold on. Different idea. Maybe... where's Pinguion? Ah, right here. Let's see. Different idea. Is VR Teikoku in here? Yes? Aha, there she is. Okay, I need the reserve goalkeeper from Victory Road Teikoku, not gonna lie. I know there's a search option, I just don't know her name. Now I know her name. Her name is Marin Sando. I kinda need her, really bad, for my girls team, not gonna lie. I will not pull for Josephine, but great suggestion, Panda. I will not be pulling for Josephine tonight. I will be pulling for the reserve goalkeeper from Victory Road. Yeah, Victory Road Teikoku. So, let's try that. And like, aside from that, try going for both the Hakuran goalkeepers for VR. I already have both of them, I think. For my Gunner team? For my girls team, thank you. My beautiful girls team that I have put a lot of effort and time into to make it actually, you know, a good representation of the characters I like. I will thank you not to suggest I am gooning to Inazuma 11 characters. But yeah, again, this is going to be a bit of a wild goose chase, not gonna lie. There are unfortunately quite a bit of characters in this constellation. Hero Ulvida coming? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. I would love to have Hero Ulvida. Okay, well, I'm getting like the entirety of Victory Road Teikoku. I got this girl. Honestly, unironically, all the girls from the Victory Road Teikoku team have fantastic designs. I love all of them. Unfortunately, they get like 0 to none in terms of screen time. But it is what it is. Especially the female goalkeeper from Victory Road Teikoku. She gets nothing. And I'm decently certain you cannot buy her from the shop. No, if you can buy her from the shop, then tell me right now and I will pivot immediately. And I will pull for Josephine. But unless that is the case, I will keep pulling for her. It's really just 1 copy of her that I need, not gonna lie. And it's gonna take a bit. We're gonna get Kageyama before we get her, apparently. But that's okay. That's okay. We have time. Apparently the Ace Invaders are already in here. So we can get some Ace Invaders. Which, of course, no one is looking for any of the Ace Invaders except for me. I like to select 2 characters on that team. Purely based off their designs. Yeah, nothing here. So we're coming up. We're encroaching upon the first pity pool. And the pity pool historically is kind of a scam. In fact, I read somewhere that, okay, well, W Homoda, that's actually a good pool. And I guess getting more Sakuma spirits as well is good, just so I can see if I can get a different type on them. I actually read somewhere that you need to do like 150 to 200 pulls to actually get a hero. Well, what do you know? What do you know? Was Thomas right? You don't make this shit up. Thomas, I think we're gonna need you for some more readings in the future, actually. Like, this is incredible. We got Hero Ulvida, just like you said. The goddamn fortune teller is apparently in our chat tonight. Which I didn't realize we had a clairvoyant person in here. What the fuck are we doing? Okay, well, great. Great. What type is this? What playstyle is this? It's Justice. Yikes. But W Hero Ulvida. Honestly, I would have loved anyone else. I would have loved anyone else better than Ulvida, not gonna lie, but you gotta give Tomas credit for manifesting it, actually, and I will. That was insane. Okay. Would have preferred literally anyone else, but it's great. It's great. Thank you so much, mate. Now we gotta manifest Hero Genda. Can we do that? Can we manifest Hero Genda? Or, you know, even better, can we manifest just getting the spare goalkeeper? That would be great. There's a Tension Ulvida in the spirit shop. Okay. The problem is I do probably not have the characters for that, not gonna lie. Well, maybe by this point I do, but... Okay, no luck as of yet. That's okay. Ulvida is good, shush. I'm not saying she's bad. I'm just saying she's inferior to literally every other hero in this constellation, but I'm very happy I have her. I could probably use her for something. Okay, still no luck, but we got the shark guy. We got home with that once again. Okay. Fates, hear me out. I have a great idea for a multi-language. Let's hear it, Panda. Let's hear it. What is your idea for a new multi-language? Well, we have one cooking at the moment, in fact. It's probably not what you're about to suggest, but I'm interested to hear what you've got cooking on the slow burner. Or the back burner, rather. The slow cooker and the back burner. Deadass getting everyone from Victory Road Teikoku except for the spare goalkeeper. But that's great. She has a fantastic design as well. She's fun. I like that. Hero Genda is a bum because you can't use him for synergy. Set like I use synergies at this moment in time. I would love to use synergies, but if I can't use them, well, it is what it is. That's not gonna decrease my enjoyment of a certain character. Do Ulvidas crash out? Because I like... because you know both in the Dutch and Japanese dubs, her voice actress is amazing in that scene. What episode is that? I guess that's the last episode of Season 2, or is it the first... Is it the second to last one? No, it can't be the last one, because that's the Dark Empress. Is it the first part of the Genesis match, or the second part? I guess that's the question I should be asking here. You'll try to channel your foretelling for good and give me Hero Genda? Okay, let's make it happen. Not right now, but we can still manifest it later. Deadass, I think unironically, every single character from Victory Road Teikoku, except for the spare goalkeeper. And Sasuke, for some reason. Sasuke was just there. I almost didn't acknowledge him, but... Oh, it's after the Genesis match when she yells at her father. Okay. Okay. I know exactly what moment that is then. Honestly, I would be down to... There she is. She's here. Beautiful. Beautiful. We finally got her! Marin Sando. There we go. Now imagine she has the most ass playstyle out there. What if she's Bond? What if she's Bond, fellas? Let's see. It's not player bank that I need. It's spirits. Let's see. There she is. The one copy I've got of her. Let's see. She is Justice. Okay. Well, that is rough. I guess it's not terrible. I mean, these passives are not terrible. It could be a lot worse. At least it increases bond power. It's not some stupid shit like, oh, you can't commit a foul. So, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it for now. If I drop more copies of her, I'll obviously try going for counter or something, but... I don't remember his name, but there was a sheep boy in the pools. Can you summon him? Brother. I have no clue who that refers to. Well, let's have a little look here. I'm a man of the people, after all. Let's have a little look here. This is also just the fucking T-Rex from Chronostones, not gonna lie. Let's see. Sheep Kid. Well, I have a hedgehog. Oh, this guy, I guess. Is this... Well, this is about as sheep as it gets. I guess it's more like a ram, but I have to imagine that this is... this is who you're referring to, right? Yes, him? Okay, great. Well, sure. Again, man of the people, we can have one of him in the player bank. Gaia Break, Three-Legged Rush. Okay, okay. I will not summon Duff Nutter. In fact, I don't think I even have him. Wait, do I have Sasuke yet? I'll summon Sasuke. Yeah, I'll summon Sasuke, why not? Fuck ass Sasuke, bro. Yeah, Boomerang Feint and Okehazama Ravine. And he's counter, bro. This guy is goated. This dog is goated. Okay, well, these are kind of... rough attack is kind of stinky. Not gonna lie, but... Yeah, and I do have to summon... Hero Ulvida. It's true. Where... Ah, there. Okay. There we go. Hero Ulvida, the prophetized one. There she is. I never noticed, but I guess they made the suits for Genesis more shiny in Victory Road, huh? Like, there's a distinct gleam on these suits now, but I guess that makes sense. You're calling it a night, Yami? That's perfectly fine. Thank you for joining tonight. Have a great one. Yeah, Super Elastico. Well, she did have it in Strikers, and she did voice it in Strikers. Super Elastico. I still also don't know why, but she does, in fact, voice that in Strikers. Or Go Strikers. I don't know, either one. And then Space Penguin Meteor Shower. Yeah, sure, why not? Unfortunately Justice, but yeah, it is what it is. And then I think that's probably about all I wanted to do for tonight. So, that's good. Unfortunately, a bit of technical difficulties once again. But, well, you gotta take it as it comes, I suppose. It is what it is, as they say. Okay, so, standing at a crisp 940 victories. This has been, fellas, in spite of the technical difficulties, this has been the last Inazuma 11 stream for a while. And that is for the reason that I will be going on a holiday at the end of next week. I will be away for 3 weeks. Now, why does that mean I cannot stream next week? That's because I have to prepare. I have to prepare for my holiday. Because I will not have much time to do it outside of the Tuesday and the Thursday evening. So next week there will not be streams. I will pick up streaming as soon as I'm back from my holiday. The Inazuma 11 streams will be the first thing that we pick up once again once I return from my holiday. But that will be in roughly a month from now. I believe I'm back to work on the 17th of August. So that means the 18th of August there will be an Inazuma 11 stream. What we're going to do, I'm not sure yet. I think there's a high possibility that it will be viewer matches or it will be just continuing with the Victory Road, Rare Drop, and Hero Battle matches. Those are the two possibilities I'm currently considering. But yeah, that is to say this will have been the last stream for a bit, so... I got a question, where am I going? I'm going to the United Kingdom. I'm going to do a road trip. Well, not a road trip, a city trip together with my girlfriend. We're going to Wales, we're going to Ireland, Northern Ireland, and Scotland. And that's going to be a pretty big trip. We're also going to be spending a few days in the Netherlands prior to that. And we're closing off the adventure in Poland for a few days, I think. But yeah, great big schedule ahead of us. Lots of activities on the horizon, but it's going to be very fun. It's going to be highly worth it, I have to imagine. Cans of Sprite and a diet soda and a digestive. 6 cans of Sprite. Exactly. No, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good, hopefully. But that all is to say, this will have been the last Inazuma 11 stream. Sorry, my brain is absolutely fried after the technical difficulties and the warmth tonight. But this will have been the last stream for a while, for I guess 4 weeks. But I'm sure you'll manage without me. I'm sure you will manage without me. And I will be playing Inazuma 11 in the meantime. I will not be there for the Inazuma Nights, obviously, while I'm away. But if everything works out, I will have a physical copy of Inazuma 11 Victory Road land at my doorstep this week, later this week. So I will be able to play while on holiday on my Switch. Inazuma Nights in the server, which, if you haven't joined yet, you should join our Discord server. There's a link in the video description. We play Victory Road every Friday in Inazuma Nights. The Inazuma Night this week is still on. The Inazuma Night next week, I will not be hosting. Inazuma Nights will, of course, continue if people are willing to play. Obviously, I don't think I should be the main catalyst for people to play together. So I will not be hosting any Inazuma Nights the coming 4 weeks. But this Friday, we're still on for some matches, so be sure to be there. For those of you who have joined tonight, thank you so much for coming out, even on this evening when France and Spain were playing against each other. I always appreciate you guys coming out, obviously. And with that, I will bid you farewell for quite a while. But this past period has been awesome. Like, thank you guys so much for all the support, for always being there, and for all the fun matches that we had during the Viewer Matches streams. We will continue after my summer holiday, but for now, I will bid you all a great night. I will thank you all once again. Take good care of yourselves. We will see each other back at the end of August. So thank you once again. Have a great night, and cheers.